wanna know how your garden grows, 'cause I just wanna fly. Lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain as it soaks you to the bone? Well, maybe I just wanna fly, wanna live but don't wanna die. Maybe I just wanna breathe, maybe I just don't believe, maybe all the same.
I think a lot of young people had accepted conservative rule and dole culture. Britain was dead in the 80s.
The Roses were the group who were going to break through and make it, and they didn't, because they lost their nerve. And so there was a hole there within that particular aspect of pop rock culture, and that was very quickly filled by Nirvana. What happened with Kurt Cobain's suicide was that there was this vacuum, and the music industry and the media industries abhor a vacuum.
They were their own nation state. It was their own principality of Oasis. They didn't belong to anybody. They were completely unself-conscious. They were incredibly volatile. You never knew what they were going to say next. And it was very much from the gut. And I think we'd waited a very long time to have British pop stars that were like that again. And suddenly two came at once.
Britain's most popular pop groups have begun the biggest chart war in 30 years. The Manchester band Oasis and their arch rivals Blur released new singles today.
It's not a choice that's made for you. You don't like sort of leave school and go, it's important that I'm working class, you know, because that's just the way that I was born. So my dad was a labourer, my mum was a cleaner and a dinner lady, and that was it, you know. What aspirations did we have? None, you know. All we had was rock and roll.
And I think everybody at the NME wanted Blur to win that war because it was a nice, you know, they were nice middle-class boys, and the NME was an Oxbridge paper. They were a bit annoyed when the working-class oiks from Manchester won out.
I think everything, they got to a certain point in after Morning Glory come out and Wonderwall took off, that it felt that everything was leading up to something that was going to define not only the size of the band but what British pop music was about at that time. So it all felt like it was leading to Nebworth, but you know, we were too busy. I think we were too busy doing it to worry about. Because I think if we'd have sat down and calculated that we were going to make history, we'd have I'd have certainly wore a better outfit, let's put it that way, and I may have gone to bed a little bit earlier.
There are 7 people in this room tonight who are giving a little bit of hope to young people in this country. That is me, our kid, Bonehead, Quigsy, Alan White, Alan McGee and Tony Blair. And if you've all got anything about you, you get up there and you shake Tony Blair's hand, man. He's a man. Power to the people!
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you.
We'd set up to watch the election all night, and I asked him how he managed to stay up all night, and he leant into me and he said, probably not by the same means you did. I thought that was hilarious. I had a lot of respect for him after that.
Oasis fans at last got their hands on the group's new album, Be Here Now. It's their first for 2 years.
It's the sound of a bunch of guys on coke in the studio, not giving a
The end of Britpop was that Oasis' third album, Be Here Now. It was supposed to be the big, big triumphal record. Labour got in, Oasis are preparing their big statement, and it comes out 3 or 4 days before Princess Di gets killed.
We are today a nation in a state of shock, in mourning and in grief. The people of Britain, he said, kept faith with Princess Diana. They loved her. She was the people's princess.
The whole Britpop thing died quite quickly. And what happens with the music business, it has a default setting, and its default setting is pop music.
I would like to leave this city. This old town don't smell too pretty, and I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And when I leave this island, I book myself into a soul asylum, 'cause I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. So here I go, still scratching around.